What's up everybody, my name is Wreck-It Rob, and today we're going to be going over how to make the most 6 stars the fastest. So we have a couple of things on the list. I'm just going to be going over the base way. This is how I do it, and if you go and look at my heroes, I have, I think 15 right, well, we can just look at the growth plan. I think I have 15. Yeah, I have 15 6 stars right now. I've only been playing the game for 5 weeks now, so that's about 3 6 stars a week that I'm averaging. Okay, so there's a couple of things to really get down about making 6 stars, a couple of things that's really gonna make your life easier. I have the base, just like how to do it. I have a couple of tips in here. Those are gonna be at the end. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna go to special. We're gonna buy one of these handy dandy 2x XP boosters. I'm not buying it right now just because in my coffer I have 4 of them, and I have 1 still going right now, so I don't need to buy one. But step 1, you're gonna go down here to special. You're gonna pop a double XP booster. Something you got to make sure about this: after you buy it, you have to make sure you go to your coffer and actually click collect on it. If you don't, it's not gonna be going, and it's just gonna be sitting in your coffer waiting for you to use it. This does not activate right when you buy it, so that's something important you need to understand with that. So before you even start 6 starring, one of the most important things you need to be doing is going to this calianite shop, and I want you to pick every scroll and every monster, buy all that stuff. So we're gonna buy that unknown scroll and that dark elemental. Sadly, we only have 2 of those in there right now, but we're gonna go and we're gonna refresh. We're gonna buy 2 more. So something about this, doing it this way and constantly refreshing this with crystals, is you're going to be going through a fair amount of crystals each day. I think that's an extra 100 crystals each day because you get 20 refreshes. Intensify, yeah. So you're going to be going through an extra 100 crystals a day, but if you're farming enough and everything, or even if you're not free to play friendly, you're going to have the crystals laying around anyway. Especially if you're doing like your daily quests and everything. You're going to be getting plenty of crystals, so there shouldn't be too much to worry about. Right now, I'm a little low on crystals because I've been farming for the last like 7 hours in a row. Yeah, so be constantly refreshing that, looking for things, and we've already popped a double XP booster, so now we're actually ready to start the farming. So, out of all of these scenarios, the place you're going to want to go to is Blackpool Hills. It's not that it gives you the most XP, because these 3 do give you more XP, but the rune requirements is so much harder to farm those 3 with 1 farmer that it's just not worth it. And you're not going to be able to do it at the start. So what you're going to do is go to Blackpool Hills. So I'm going to show you the requirements of an okay farmer. Now my Angel of Death, first of all, the Angel of Death is not the best farmer, it's just what they give you at the start. I know everyone has one, so if you're gonna have it, you might as well use it. So if you look, her crit rate is at, oh geez, what is that, 82%? Yeah, her crit rate's at 82%, crit damage at 63. I really want to get that higher, but the way I have her ruined attack, crit rate, attack, and then these are the other runes. You'll also notice she doesn't have crazy runes on her. Like this one, her crit rate rune is a common. It doesn't take insane runes to have a farmer. Granted, this one's a 6 star, and I don't know why I have this rune on her. I have a better person for that. But yeah, it doesn't take crazy runes to have a good farmer. You just need to make sure they're all the way up. Preferably have your Angel of Death skilled up, or your farmer, whoever you're using. Like I said, you don't have to use the Angel of Death, but I'm going to show you guys my build for it too. So I only have 2 skill ups there. Only have 2 on Cutlass Dance, and the reason I use Cutlass Dance, I know the other one has the ability, here, let me show you. I know that Sinister Strike has the ability to kill 2 in 1, which could speed up your runs, but if you don't have the rune requirement high enough to be able to kill both of those in 1 hit, because I think the monks are, they're the kind of tankiest on that level, so in order to kill them with 1 hit on this, because each one does less damage, you're gonna have to have a lot higher rune requirements, or have this skilled up a lot more. So by switching it to this one, you ensure that You're going to kill whatever you're hitting and then be able to move on. And the third one, you want chase. You want it to be killing something, getting another turn, killing another something, and just like kind of buzz sawing through the whole thing. Okay, so that's the kind of basic farming build for an Angel of Death anyway. So now we're going to go into Blackpool Hills and we're going to take our farmer and then we're going to grab, come on, scroll over. We're going to grab 4 of our little fodders. So we're just going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to click auto. So now, for 1 stars, in order to take them up to 2 stars, if you have a 2 times XP booster and you have 5 monsters that you're bringing in, this needs to run through 1 full time. 1 full auto, so that means 5 times it needs to go through. And then for 2 stars, it needs to run through 1 full time and then 2 extras. Yeah. So my farmer also in Blackpool Hills is not the best. She definitely needs some higher attack because I want her to be able to one-shot the monk boss at the end. Because if she can't do that, then sometimes she'll just target him and then really want to kill him for some reason, and then it'll have like a goblin engineer on each side and they'll just nuke the crap out of her. Okay, but so you're gonna bring her in, you're gonna do this, and you're gonna go through 1 full rotation. There, like that level. That level is probably the hardest one. Actually, it is the hardest one. So if your farmer targets the middle boss and then doesn't kill one of the outside ones first, especially a goblin engineer, I lose the level simply because she's gonna go back and hit the monk again, and then after he's already healed, she's not gonna kill it, and then it's just gonna be a bad time. Okay, so once you have ran all the way through that, you're gonna go in here and you're just gonna take all of your nice little maxed out 1 stars and you're gonna feed the other half of your 1 stars into them. So now all of a sudden you have an army of 2 stars. Let's see, you're a good example. So once you take those 1 stars, I want you to take them back into Blackpool, same, like pretty much same 4 units that you're bringing in with your farmer, and you're gonna run that through a full rotation and then 2 more times. And so now all of a sudden you're gonna have 4 maxed out 2 stars, which is basically the same thing as an Ascension cat. So then you can take that 2 star that you just made, you can feed 2 of the 2 stars that you either summoned from unknown scrolls or that you bought from the shop. Okay, so in order to make 6 stars, you need to auto farm a lot. You need to be constantly going, constantly doing it. And so once you get all of these upgraded 3 stars, you're gonna go into, hopefully you have a decent amount of 3 stars because they give you these from the growth plan. Hopefully everyone's doing or paying attention to their growth plan. They're gonna give you a lot of these anyway. So they're gonna give you a lot of these 3 stars. But the main ones, the most important ones, because they are the hardest to come by and they take forever to get, are these 4-star range or 4-star Ascension cats right here. Sorry, I still came over from Summoner's War, so I'm still getting used to it. The 4-star Ascension cats. These things are super valuable and very hard to come by. If you look in, guild, you can only buy 1 of them per week. So if you're not getting any from the growth plan, you're only getting 1 per week. So you need to make sure that you're trying to buzz through that growth plan, get more, and make all your 6 stars. Okay. Something else that is incredibly important. It's not really important. You can do everything that I just said without doing this, but it's incredibly, what's the correct word? Smart, I guess? I guess we can just say it's incredibly smart. So, who's a good example? You are. Where? Okay. So, for all of the 4 stars that you're summoning, you're going to be getting copies of them. eventually, especially with the summoning rates in this game. So I'm making sure he's not max level before I go to do this. So say I want to take my Shield Guardian and I want to 6-star him, but he's only a 4-star right now. Well, I need to get 4 4-stars in order to get him there. This is very important. With this, I want you to take him and any and all copies that you're wanting to feed to him, and I want you to hang on to those. And I want you to save those for when you actually go to 5-star him. Because that shortens, or that lessens the amount of 5-stars you need to make, which is gonna speed up the amount of 6-stars you're making. So, and this is the same for any hero. If you're wanting to do like the white, if you're wanting to take her from a 3-star to a 4-star, use 3 whites to do it. It might cause you to kind of shift around which one you're wanting to do, but it helps you to kind of be frugal with what you have. For example, like I didn't do this with my Angel of Death even though I had a copy at the start, but I've started doing it ever since I learned. You see, I'm doing these things and I'm making the mistakes that I can tell you guys about it. So the last thing on the list from making 6-stars is doing your freaking growth plan. Pay attention to this, try to buzz through it really fast, and try to move on. For all of you out there that don't mind spending a little bit of money, these 2x plans, they are amazing. Look, okay, so I bought the 2x plan for this one. Look at the amount of stuff I got from doing this. 8.3 million calianite, and calianite is one of the most valuable things in this game. It's so hard to come by. You can sit and farm for hours and only get like 1 million. Whereas if I were doing this in a game like Summoners War, I could sit and farm for a couple of hours, especially at the speed that I do it in this game, and wind up with 3-4 million. Like it's insane. Not only that, it gives me 92 stars, and then 92-star Ascension cats. So right there, that's 45 3-stars. And then once you bust that down, that's like half a 6-star. They just hand you right there, just from those 92 stars. And then a whole bunch of unknown scrolls, a whole bunch of mystical scrolls, and at the moment, 14 4-star Ascension cats, which, like I said, very valuable. Probably the second most valuable thing behind just the straight calianite from it. So if you have $5 laying around, rather than, I don't know, going and getting a Starbucks someday, and just go and buy the 2-star plan, or the ×2 plan. It's so valuable, it's going to speed up everything a lot, and it's really going to help you to make these 6-stars as fast as you can. But with that, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. So I really hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, please do me a favor and wreck that like button down below, as well as the subscribe button. This is me coming back from about 7 months off of making videos, so I really hope that, well, it really seems that everybody's enjoying the videos I've been making, so that actually feels really nice. Going in, seeing the views, the comments, everything, I love that. I've read and responded to every comment that I've gotten on a video in the last, I don't know, 5 days since I've been back, and in those 5 days, I have made 3 of the top 4 videos I've ever had on my channel, which is amazing. It feels really nice to be back and be able to see that support and see everyone getting behind what I'm doing. So enough of that ramble. Thank you guys so much. If you like this video, you found it helpful, share it with someone that you think might need it, and everyone just have a good day. Thank you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Later.